All right, welcome to our latest Swampcast. Pat Dooley and Kevin Brockway in the Gainesville Sun after Florida's loss to Kentucky. And, it was just one of those nights when nothing went right for the Gators.
Yeah, and I remember Chandler Parsons told me yesterday that the more connected team was going to win, and I think Kentucky was farly the more connected team than Florida. Particularly offensively, I think Florida just had some breakdowns, weren't utilizing each other nearly as well, and that led to a lot. But give Kentucky credit. I thought they defended very well throughout most of the game, made it really hard for Florida's inside players to get anything going. They really emphasized on frustrating and stopping Macklin, and I think that kind of worked out for them.
Yeah, Vernon and Alex really didn't show up this weekend. That was disappointing. And today, look, Kentucky's the players can say all they want that the length doesn't bother him, but it bothers him. Go look at Irving Walker's numbers against Kentucky. He doesn't shoot well against them because he's got a hand in his face a lot. And that was a problem. He couldn't get those guys on fire. And it didn't help that Florida shot like 2 free throws to 106 for Kentucky. That's a really good officiating crew. I don't think they were at their best today. But in the end, I think, look, Kentucky drove to the basket, got fouled. Florida didn't do that well. They took too many threes, I thought.
Yeah, and obviously we weren't making them either. I think they left the line short, and obviously the fatigue, the third game and 3 games may have played into that as well. I thought, Scotty Wilbekin obviously gave him a great lift off the bench in the first half. If you don't get that production from Wilbekin, you could be down about 10 or 12 at the first half instead of being down 4 or 5. And I thought really a critical stretch at the end of the first half was, Murphy had cut it to 33-29 with the 3, goes to free throw line for 1-and-1, misses the front end. Then they come back down. Parsons has an easy putback dunk on a rebound. He misses it. That's 4 points they really left out there at the end of the first half. Could have changed the momentum a little bit.
Meanwhile, on the other end, Doran Lamb travels, they don't call it, and he gets a easy basket. And, just a bad, you're right, that was just a bad sequence there for the Gators. And, hey, look, there's a good lesson we learned from this. You have a bad night, you don't stay connected, you're going home next time. And they're going home this time, they got another game to play. But if they don't, if they play like they did tonight, and they get a bad matchup, they can be done in Tampa.
Yeah, and Darius Miller was another guy that really hurt him again. SEC tournament MVP. Really, to begin the second half, it really hit some big shots. The shots that Kenny Boyden and Irving hit yesterday, but couldn't hit today. He made some big 3-pointers. Really spaced out the lead. But I thought there were a couple of chances where Florida in the second half they started to figure things out defensively, but they just couldn't play enough enough offensively. Couldn't get connected. I'm curious, Pat, what did Billy maybe say about that in the post-game press conference?
Yeah, well, that's what he said. He said that they just couldn't get anything going, and that he thought they defended really well in the second half. And I did too. I mean, again, you score 54 points, you're probably not going to win many games.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you'd have beaten Auburn. That's about it. But and that was the problem, the lack of execution, and there was frustration. Kenny Boyden got a technical, certainly. Again, another questionable call, but it doesn't matter. It's still you got to play through those things. And I don't think Florida played through the issues. Look, if the refs were giving you a hard time and they were going to the free throw line all day, you got to play through it. It's just the way it is. It's like I always say, SEC officiating, it's going to be bad. But you've got to figure out where it's bad and avoid those things.
Yeah, where the line is. Now obviously Florida moves on from here to the NCAA tournament. Probably, I would say probably a lot for a 3 seed. We'll find out later Sunday night, probably in Tampa, close to home. And a couple of fans say, hey, maybe it'd be nice for some Florida fans to make that 2-hour drive down. And there are a lot of Florida fans in Tampa.
Sure.
Maybe fill up the gym and create kind of a home court advantage the way Kentucky had this weekend.
Yeah, I was asked by a Kentucky fan last night what I thought if Kentucky won, or I said, your seeds are set. Your seed's set and Florida's seed is set. I really strongly believe that. And then you see Dean Smith this morning saying, basically, yeah, we're done. We're set, and unless something happens, like Richmond loses or something bizarre happens. I think the field is set, and I think Florida's at 3 in Tampa. We'll see. We'll find out in about 2 hours. By the time you're watching this, you probably already know. But we'll see what happens. And we'll come to you with a Swampcast previewing Florida's game. And, of course, Tuesday we're also going to film a special roundtable. Kevin, myself, Mark Wise, Larry Vittel. We're going to be doing that at the Sun. We'll be putting that up online. And it should be a fun discussion about the NCAA tournament. Until next time, Kevin Brockway, Pat Dooley saying so long from Atlanta, Georgia.